Well, we have lots of stories, but we're going to travel just across the top of the mountains in India, and we're going to drop down in the southeast side.
Okay.
And it's a country called Tamil Nadu, and they speak a language called Tamil there. Tamil Nadu is about the size of Louisiana. You can see it there on the map, and if you can imagine.
Okay, so very southern part of India.
Exactly. It's about 52,000 square miles, and it's a pretty good sized state. They have their own language. In this country, in this state, there are 5 languages, main languages, but Tamil is the main language they use.
Now you say, so languages or yes, I guess Tamil is, because in Sri Lanka they speak Tamil as well. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. The average income is, $5 to $10 a day. So it's a hard life for these people, but they're full of hope and happiness. It's amazing, just to see them. Hinduism, 88% in this particular area. Christianity is 6%.
Wow. Oh, well, it's a little bit more than some of those other states where there was only 2%.
And Islam is 6%. So, the Hinduism is predominant there.
Oh, so there's Islam as well in this particular area.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we have a picture for you. We're going to show you about a church, and some of our volunteers in this picture. Is that Chennai?
Yeah. Yes, we have traveled now to Chennai. We were able to visit some other gospel outreach volunteers in 3 or 4 other centers on the way to Chennai. But here, in this picture, this group of believers about 10 years before had brought enough people in that had accepted Jesus their Savior, that they had actually built this church.
Oh, they did.
And now they are meeting in that same church once a month to fast and pray as they continue to have outreach.
Wow.
And so that group, when we got there that day, we went there to see them because they were actually in the act of spending that day of fasting and prayer.
Wow, and 2 of those ladies are wearing the same sari. They look like twins.
Yes, in Chennai, they go out in teams.
Okay, so they were dressed alike there.
Yeah, and there's quite a large group in Chennai. There's about 27 volunteers.
Okay.
And
yeah, these ladies, their saris match.
Yeah, they have been very active in Chennai, I think, for about over 20 years.
In fact, in this area, they have established 40 new churches in the last few years that were never there before.
Wow,
so they're
these people
very
are
active. Yes.
And on fire for the Lord. And I like to see the women there, because in these cultures, having just a male gospel outreach worker, because he's not going to go in to minister to a female, and so by having the husband and wife team or 2 women, I think that's really important. Yeah.
It is.
And just day by day, they're out doing things like this, ministering and praying. When they pray, the women, Rosa, you want to show how the women look when they pray?
And I love this. Before we leave this slide, I want to say, look at the power of the Bible. He has it on her head.
Exactly. When they pray for the sick, they use the Bible. They lay it on the person's head. The ladies put their shawls, I forget what they call it, but they put it over their heads. And, and when you walk into the churches, all the men take off their shoes. Very respectful,
very respectful. But I love that. I love that. Yeah, the power of the Word. Yeah. And how many gospel outreach workers in this area?
We have 150 in our area, probably about 50 in this particular region.
Okay. All right.